Hello, I am Professor Ashish Asap Shinde from NB Knowledge Senior College of Engineering, Solapur. I am working as an assistant professor. I have 12 years experience. Out of that, uh, 10.5 years teaching experience and 1.5 industrial experience. So today we are going to study regarding to the how to design synchronous counter. Now first we discuss regarding to synchronous counter and asynchronous counter. As we already studied in a class regarding to the asynchronous counter, all of you know what is meant by the asynchronous counter. In asynchronous counter, we are going to use different clock pulse for each flip-flop. Now today we have to study the synchronous counter. Now what is a synchronous counter? In a synchronous counter, we are going to apply only one single clock pulse to all the flip-flop present in a logic diagram. Here we have to design mod 7 synchronous counter. Now what is meant by the mod 7? As shown in above diagram, mod 7 is a mod 7 up counter. Here we have to design. Total number of the states are 7 states. That is number of the states like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It will count from 0 to 6, means less than the mod number. As shown in the diagram, starting point at a 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it will start again from 0. Now all of clear regarding to the mod 7, means here we have to count up to the 0 to 6, and number of the states are total 7 different states. Now first step, here we have to find out number of the flip-flops required to design this particular synchronous counter. We can design synchronous counter either with the help of T flip-flop or JK flip-flop. First step, find out the number of flip-flops required to design. The formula is 2 raised to n. Capital N is here mod number and small n is a number of flip-flops. So here capital N, that is the mod number, is given and it is a 7. So 7 less than equal to 2 raised to n. So value of n, that is small n, number of flip-flops is a 3. We require 3 flip-flops. Either you can design with the help of T flip-flop or either with the help of the JK. We can design synchronous counter with the help of T flip-flop or either JK flip-flop. As per the problem given in a question paper, either T or either JK, you can design a particular synchronous counter. Yes, all of clear? I will repeat once again. What is here? We have to design mod 7 synchronous counter. Mod 7 means there are the 7 different states. 1 to 7, these are the 7 different states. yes, as shown in a diagram, and it will count less than that mod number. Here mod number is 7, it will count 0 to 6. And what is the formula? Capital N less than equal to 2 raised to n. Capital N is a mod number, small n is a number of flip-flops. So here we require the 3 flip-flops, and we are going to use here T flip-flop. You can design either with the help of the T flip-flop or either with the help of the JK. Yes, all of clear? Next, first here we require excitation table of the T flip-flop. To design synchronous counter, excitation tables are required. As shown in the table, in excitation table, present state, next state, it is a given, and there is a input T. That is the present state, it is a Qn, next state it is a Qn plus 1, and input it is a T. For the present state, next state 0 0, 0 1, 1 0 and 1 1. Yes, respective input T input as a 0 1 1 0. Yes, here we require the excitation table of T. Without this excitation table, we cannot proceed further. So excitation table of T flip-flop is must. So all of you remember the excitation table of T flip-flop. Problem may be asked, design with the help of the T, design with the help of the JK. So yes, all of you prepare the excitation table of the T and excitation table of the JK. Now second step, what is here? Table for present state, next state and excitation inputs. It is a table for present state, next state and excitation inputs. As shown in a table, present state, here we consider as a present state as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and respective next state. For example, 0 is a present state, next state it is a 1. If 1 is a present state, next state is a 2. If 2 is a present state, next state is a 3. Yes, same up to the present state 6. If present state is a 6, next state it is a 0. And it is shown in a binary. Yes, here we are going to use 3 T flip-flops. So we take a 3 outputs, capital Q2, capital Q1 and capital Q0. These are the outputs of the present state, and next state outputs as a small q2, small q1 and small q0. And here we have to find out excitation inputs for the T. Here we require the 3 T flip-flops. So we take a inputs as a T2, T1 and T0. Yes, it is shown in a table. So with the help of above excitation table of T flip-flop, we have to write down the excitation inputs for T2, T1 and T0. Now concentrate on T2. So how to write down the T2? Yes, first check. Now you have to focus on capital Q2 and small q2. Yes, focus on the capital Q2 and small q2. Yes, first check 0 0. Yes, below there is a red mark for 0 0. Check that 0 0 in excitation table. When present state 0, next state 0, input is 0. So write down T2 is equal to 0. In the same way, for first 3, there is a T2 is a 0. Next, Q2 is a 0 and small q2 is a 1. For the 0 1, excitation input is a 1. So we have to write down the 1. In the same way, we have to complete the T2, T1 and T0. Yes, while writing the excitation inputs of T2, T1 and T0, yes, we have to refer excitation table of T flip-flop. Yes. Now we have to solve the K-map for. We have to solve the K-map for these excitation inputs T2, T1 and T0. While solving the K-map, consider present state as an input for K-map. Yes, I will repeat again. While solving the K-map for T2, T1 and T0, consider present state as an input for K-map. Now first K-map, solve the K-map for T2. Here we get 2 pairs for the T2. In this same way, solve the K-map for T1. While solving the K-map for T1, we will get the one chord and one pair. So answer for T1 is Q0 plus Q2 dot Q1. Q0, it is answer for chord, and Q2 dot Q1, it is answer for that pair. In the same way, solve the K-map for T0. Yes, for the T0, we will get 3 chords. Yes, as shown in a K-map, we get a 3 chords. So T0 is equal to Q0 plus Q2 bar plus Q1 bar. So last step, now we have to design a logic diagram of mod 7 synchronous counter. So here we get T0, T1, T2. These are the 3 inputs after solving the K-map. So it will be shown with the help of 3 T flip-flops. As it is example, or we are going to study the synchronous counter. One single clock is applied in a synchronous manner, that is all the T flip-flops are toggle simultaneously. T0 is equal to Q0 plus Q1 bar plus Q2 bar. Yes, as per the requirement of the OR gate and AND gate combination, draw the OR gate and AND gate combination for the each input, that is T0, T1, T2. Yes, in this way, design of mod 7 synchronous counter is over. Yes, I think all of you clear how to design mod 7 synchronous counter. In the same way, you can design mod 11 synchronous counter using JK flip-flop. Yes, here again same, mod 11, mod number is given, that is the 11. You have to find out small n. Here value of the small n is 4. You have to require the 4 flip-flop, 4 JK flip-flop. You can design the same problem with the help of the JK or with the help of the T. Second question, design 2-bit synchronous counter. Numericals or problems based on synchronous counter may be asked either in mod number, like design mod 7, mod 11, mod 8, mod 13, mod 15 counter, or design 2-bit, 3-bit, 4-bit synchronous counter. For example, here if question asks like this, design 2-bit synchronous counter. Now what is here? 2-bit, that is here we require the 2 flip-flop. Here what is the given? Small n, that is the number of flip-flops are given. So small n, number of the flip-flops are the 2. So indirectly here we have to design mod 4. Yes, all of clear? What is here? They are given 2-bit synchronous counter. 2-bit synchronous counter means here you have to design mod 4 synchronous counter. Yes, in this way you can design any synchronous counter, either 2-bit, 3-bit, 4-bit synchronous counter, or mod 4, mod 7, mod 6, any counter you can design. Thank you.